For me, it's for people. Like I want to meet people no matter where I go. That's the only thing I care about. And it's because you learn so much from their experiences. You learn so much about yourself through their experiences. My name is Noah Powell. I will be talking about my trip that I took across the country by myself in my car. My brothers both were going to be moving to Korea, and so we devised a plan to drive across the country before they left so that we could see a bunch of landmarks. But at the last minute, both of them canceled. So they both ended up staying behind and hanging out with each other while I went on my journey. It was weird, but it was really freeing too. Like it was like this breath of fresh air was like added into the trip. It was like, well, I can do anything I want. I kept running into people everywhere. It was awesome. Like you just meet so many people, and I hadn't talked to anybody in ages. So I was like, oh my gosh, people, like let me talk to you. So, you know, it was just like really interesting running into these people and like seeing the commonality of their humanity. A lot of them were tourists, but you say something small to them, or you say nothing and just listen to them like talk about their journeys and things like that. And it was like really relieving. Like, you know, most of the time when someone comes up to you and starts talking about something, you're like, all right, go away. But I want to talk to people. You know, like that rule that you're not supposed to talk to random people at gas stations? I did that because I was so people deprived. I was like, I want a conversation with everybody. I think that my fearlessness was starting to develop before this point. But then my brothers kind of instilled in me this idea of like, life is this adventure. You need to like take by the reins and ride it. You know, my brother told me something once that really stuck with me. You want to avoid stagnancy in life. If you can, always be moving towards something, always be doing something, always be building a relationship. I mean, there were times that I was afraid. All of the sketchy situations that I kind of got myself into, I kind of could just talk myself out of it. I knew that there were people that could take care of me that I'd just met. I trusted in the kindness that I'd experienced up to that point. There are people that are willing to be there for you, which is a really profound thing that I discovered on this trip. This trip kind of showed me that a lot of the best experiences you have in life are things that you work for and you push towards, and there are amazing experiences around every corner. I think that without that trip, the way that I tackled college now would be completely different. I would not have joined the amount of clubs that I've joined on campus if it wasn't for that trip. It's a great story that I love telling people, and people like to hear good stories, so the more of them you have, the better you can get along with people. I mean, it helped me to feel so much more comfortable as a human being in the world. Be willing to be uncomfortable a little bit to be able to have those adventures, because it really is such an impactful experience.